Welcome to Wislit, where we revive wisdom literature one stanza at a time. Today we will be talking about the suffering servant standard established by scriptures and embraced by the faithful. The suffering servant standard. I lavish love on others, despite staring into apathy's face every day. Self-treating one's own heart ensures death's mark will forever stay. I give hope to others, despite my own hopes being well out of sight. Self-imposing one's wishful thinking on the world that spreads strife's blight. I offer wisdom to the swerving, despite my own seemingly aimless path. Self-navigated routes all lead to one highway, cluttered by children of wrath. I mend the wounds of the bleeding, despite having bled out long ago. Self-inflicted cuts and injuries that fester beneath the surface as we grow. I give living water to the parched, despite having only tears to drink each night. Self-fulfillment topping off your cistern by packing rocks and debris in tight. I show mercy to those who wrong me, sparing them the blows that set me straight. Self-contentedness repelling hearts, whilst gravitating everything deserving of hate. I include the shy and shunned, despite never reserving for myself a place. Self-fulfilling prophecies invading hearts with each look into one's own face. I feed nourishing words to the weary, despite staying hungry every waking hour. Self-reliance adding walls and gates, concealing a malnourished heart within a tower. Too often forgotten by those I keep in my mind and prayers. Content today to tap into how much my Father cares. Too often scorned by my kingdom family. Content today to juggle divine affairs clumsily, too often overlooked by those who need me most. Content today to see the ceaseless work of the Holy Ghost, too often rejected by the stiff-necked keepers of God's court. Content today to join in my elder brother's favorite sport, too often murdered by the ones I spend my life on and for. Content today to see life begins by walking through death's door, too often replaced by one who rules over the ones I cherish. Content today to head homeward, though my flesh may perish. Too often replaced by the wolves among the flock. Content today to stand firm and lofty on the rock. Too often bitten in the helping hand, I reach out. Content today to navigate alone the narrow road. Walking as an incarnation of wisdom, weighty and dense, but kneeling as a fool, spouting folly and nonsense. Walking as a dispenser of comfort, but nursing wounds that still hurt. Walking as a shepherd empowered by your breath, but kneeling while my own herd nibbles me to death. Walking as your suffering servant, but kneeling as a dissipating current. Walking as a contagious light to the world, but kneeling helpless as an infant curled. Walking as an heir to God's glorious kingdom, but kneeling a son of man, balking at freedom, choosing to love deeply kin who skim the surface. Meanwhile, our hearts are purified as in a furnace, choosing to live a destitute life to be worthy of Him. Meanwhile, forsaking home and family on a divine whim, choosing to comfort the ones who ignored our tears. Meanwhile, we remain silent as the shepherd shears, choosing to pour into leaky earthen vessels. Meanwhile, Israel with his Lord forever wrestles, choosing to bear burdens not my own. Meanwhile, kingdom seeds are sown, choosing to give the love I'll never find. Meanwhile, down the hidden path I wind, choosing to be patient with ticking time bombs of emotion. Meanwhile, bearing my cross to keep homeward motion, choosing to be merciful to those who think they've done no wrong. Meanwhile, facing iniquity's price like a son of man before a lifeless throng, choosing to be gracious to those who think they've earned my favor. Meanwhile, even the blows from your rod and staff I will savor, choosing to be gentle to those who rub me the wrong way. Meanwhile, patience only comes when I retreat alone and pray, the sponging of disease by ignoring temporary health, the sponging of darkness by casting aside our wealth, the sponging of death by taking low roads in stealth, looking on as strangers devour the fruit of my toil and labor, never tasting the harvest that comes from loving my neighbor, looking on as the bird I nursed flies into a poacher's trap, looking on as my noble hopes are bulldozed over, as easily as a bully tears the leaves from a prized clover, looking on as the objects of my affection retreat from my wooing, wandering from green pastures like a foolish cow mooing. Abandon hope, all ye who descend Sinai's peak. Truth's scroll uncontainable till his words you speak. Abandon faith, all ye who seek heaven's revolving door. Having seen the substance of your faith, you need hope no more. Abandon wealth, all ye who seek enduring riches. A farmer sowing, planting, then in joyful harvest pitches. Abandon fertile lands, ye who long to see his promises fulfilled. Pilgrims in progress, passing from glory to glory, forever thrilled. Allowing darkness to be darkness, so the light of the world might shine. The paradox that all which is yours you intend to be mine. Allowing sin to be sin, so the everlasting Redeemer might redeem. The paradox that our fallen world is less enduring than an inspired dream. Allowing death to be death, so the light of life might rise in our lives. The paradox that even during seasons of drought your word thrives. Your pierced heart the price to share it with me. Though death take its toll, in the end I walk away free. Your broken body the price to piece me together. Though my parts drift to earth's corners like a feather. Your homelessness the price to point me homeward, though mysteries still envelope your every guiding word. Your isolation the price to reserve a place for me, though I forsake that too, if there I don't find thee. Now let's explore and embrace the suffering servant standard together.